People like you don't belong at this party. Do you even realize that? I wonder what kind of parents would have raised someone like you. Your subordinate wants to see you, but can you make it right now? Huh?
Trouble Busters!
Hey, Tom! Can you make me tell you that I don't want either of the choices you give me? Sure thing. My name is Tom. I'm here at the new CEO's advancement party. I'm usually a contract employee, but when it comes to parties, I become the manager in charge of the party. Sir, please choose between the two. Option number 1, someone whose room is clean but his glasses are dirty. Option number 2, someone whose glasses are clean but his room is dirty. I don't want either of them. Everyone was laughing and giggling about everything I said at the party. My manager Owen and I made a great mood at this party. You're so good at kissing your boss's butt, Tom. Oh no, I don't like dealing with this guy. People like you don't belong at this party. Do you even realize that? You look like you're thinking that you made everyone laugh, but everyone's laughing at you, not laughing with you. Okay. Everyone who works for this company is always kind. I don't care if they're kind or what, but you're bringing down the class of this party. Okay. I wonder what kind of parents would have raised someone like you. Huh? My parents? From there, the assistant manager continued to tell me to call my parent there, and he was being persistent. I guess they don't have time since they're so broke. This is getting so annoying. Besides, he's been so rude to me. What did I ever do to him? I'm not letting him get away with this. Trouble Busters. Okay, then. I know we have our differences, but you can't hide it from me. Hello? I knew they'd be picking up the call right away. I'm sure they have lots of time on their hands. Your subordinate wants to see you, but can you make it right now? Huh? Hey, why did you hang up? He said he has to work right now, so he'd hang up. Working on his day off, huh? That's so sad. He doesn't even get to choose his job. Anyways, Tom, what is it? I heard you say that to your father. Huh? What do you mean, his subordinate? Are you saying that I'm your father's subordinate? That's right. My dad is the CEO of this company. Are you trying to prank me? Is this another joke that you're throwing? Goodness, that's the funniest joke you gave today. It's true. That's enough. Stop lying to me. Why does a kid who only finished junior high? What's the matter, Tom? Huh? If there's something you need to tell me, just tell me right now. What? Oh my God, why is the CEO saying that? It's because my dad is the new CEO for this company. Wait, hold on. What's going on? The new CEO is calling for us, so why don't we go up there? Well, I heard that my subordinate was looking for me, but was it Trevor? He knows my name! There were human resources, accounting, sales, production, and admin! Why did he know that I was that subordinate? I'm sure he had his instincts. Tom, you need to tell him that it wasn't me! What? Just say that it was Timothy from a different department. Tom? What? What are you doing, Tom? Which subordinate were you talking about? Was it Trevor? Yup, that's right. Trevor said that he wanted to see your face and he was persistent. Right, Trevor? Oh, God! That's fine. Come on up to the stage. Oh, my God. So now what is it, Trevor? Why did you want to see me? What's wrong with him? He's scary as heck. How does he get so tanned, too? He looks like a bullet. So, what is it? You had to stop my speech in the middle of this party, so it better be something important. Well, I was just, I'm sorry, but...
Don't even ask me a question that you'd have to apologize for off the bat.
Oh my God! Daddy, Trevor said that he wanted to see what kind of parents would have raised a kid like me, and that's why I called you. Oh, Lord, that bastard! How dare he say that?
Ah, I see. So, what is it, Trevor?
Oh, what was it again?
You're the only one who has the answer to your own question.
Trevor was telling me that I don't deserve to be at a party like this.
What?
Oh my God, Tom, you can't say that to him. I might end up losing everything in my life. I meant it in a good way. Yes?
What?
I said that he doesn't deserve to be at a party like this in a good way.
What exactly do you mean by that?
He seemed to be lost in this party, so...
How so?
Oh, it was in a good way.
Answer my question.
I was saying that he shouldn't be at this party in a good way. Take a look around. He's the only person who's different from the rest of us, and I figured he might be feeling lonely.
Tom is not a weak man like you say.
That's right.
If that's how he felt, he wouldn't have been able to entertain everyone the way he did.
You're worrying too much, Trevor. What exactly did you mean by saying that Tom is different from the rest of us?
I meant it in a good way, you know?
You keep saying that, but do you even mean it?
This is Tom. He lacks education and class in a good way. You're not going to get away with saying anything by just adding "in a good way" after everything you say.
Does this mean that you're looking down on contract workers like Tom?
That's not true. I would always like to be fair to Tom, even though he may have never learned how to do algebra. Can't you tell that everyone else is looking down on him? I feel bad for him. If I'm not mistaken, you're the only person who's looking down on me. That's a misunderstanding. I'm just saying that some evil people tend to look down on people like Tom. We need to make sure we keep those rebels under control. I feel like you're the rebel who's looking down on me.
I completely agree with my son about that.
But I've worked so hard studying to graduate from a university to get this job at a large company. Why do I need to run into an uneducated little brat like him? I don't get this. I deserve to work for this company only because I'm educated. Our new CEO is a fighter who was able to overcome all challenges in his career to deserve the position that he is advanced to. You shouldn't be carried away about the fact that you're a father of your son, and you need to prepare a well-deserved placement for such an uneducated individual.
Education isn't everything. I believe Tom is great at what he does from a professional perspective.
Oh, that's strange. If Tom is so great at what he does, why is he still a contract worker? He's not even officially hired at our company. Your actions are contradicting your words. That's because Tom chooses to stay a contract worker. What? Tom wanted to stay as a contract worker because he wanted to keep a nice balance between this job and his other job. He wants to stay as a contract worker? What? Why are you acting as if you actually have the potential to become an asset, but you're hiding those potentials from others? That's exactly how all guys wished they could act.
But Tom is really good at what he does. You might think that his sales aren't very high every term, but that's because he would pass on the business opportunities he gets to newer employees and other colleagues who are struggling with their sales.
Hello, my name is Saint. He's so naive. He would never get promoted if he keeps working like that, and he won't ever get a pay raise. I'm okay with that. Are you saying that because you haven't been working as hard as you potentially could? You're acting cocky, as if you don't care if you're not getting the benefits and perks that our officially employed people get. I have another job, and I get to make enough income with that job. Another job? Yep, I'm a lecturer. I've been going to different places, and I get to live the way I want. Being educated isn't the only thing that matters. It's important to be smart, and that's how you would earn a strong social status. How dare you talk as if you know? I know exactly what I'm talking about. I may have never graduated high school, but I've been able to conduct business with people who graduated from university. The reason I decided not to go to high school was so that I could be living proof that people can still be successful in contributing to society, contributing to the people, and that I can be happy without being educated.
Tom, you're amazing.
If I wanted to convince other people of what I believe in, I needed to first be in that position. If a singer is a millionaire who sings a song that money isn't everything in this world, you wouldn't really enjoy the song the way you would want to, right? It's the same thing. I wanted to be the living proof. Some people don't get to finish high school for personal reasons that may have been out of their control. Some people are just not meant to study from books, but they may be great at doing other things too. You wished! I know educated people are better! It's case by case. What you're saying is just like a vice shogun saying something like, "As long as I have my medical pills, I feel like I can conquer the world." Do you realize what you're saying? If I was his follower, I'd stop him from trying to conquer the world with everything I could. What I'm trying to say is, shut up! Why do I have to listen to what you're saying?
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Oh,
Why do you look so surprised? Were you even listening to what my son has been telling you?
Oh, I'm so sorry! I'm so proud of myself for getting into Trubbus University, which is such a renowned university. What Tom is saying might sound great, but I honestly can't take it. How dare you say that? What makes you think that you deserve to talk back to him? His words were extremely touching.
By the way, no one can really say anything to you because you're our boss, but you graduated from Trubbus University, not Trubbus University.
What? We all know that you've been faking your education background.
Trubbus and Trubbus sound similar, but those two schools are nothing alike.
Oh no! Tom has the guts to admit and be open about the fact that he hasn't graduated high school, while you don't even have the guts to be open about your own educational background. Oh no!
He's over 20 years younger than you. Aren't you ashamed of yourself for acting like that?
Oh no!
You're so old-schooled. No one is willing to follow an old geezer like you.
Let me take this opportunity to say this to you, but you've been too harsh to the contract workers at our company. Risk management has been wondering if we turned into a radio station, just because you've been getting so many complaints.
All those letters of complaint bundled together weigh a total of 9 kilograms. This is as heavy as a medium-sized dog.
Shut up! All of you guys just shut up! Tom, how dare you defame me like this? What? I don't think I did anything. You did this to yourself. Shut up! Everyone, he's tricking you! Don't let him fool you like this!
How much more are you going to disappoint all of us?
The only way you could have saved yourself was to admit and apologize.
You're pathetic, both as a man and as a worker. You might as well start your life all over again from elementary school.
Oh, Marie! I don't know if I should ask you this right now, but Marie, how do you feel about me? You shouldn't be asking that question right now.
Oh my God, what is wrong with you?
All right, you might as well commit to this. Trevor, now is the time for you to get Marie's heart.
Oh my God, Toby, what are you even saying?
Marie is blushing. Toby, do you think I have a chance?
If Marie loves you, you have a chance. If not, then you don't.
Hey, stop this. Stop trying to be like a salesman who's trying to sell a product that he knows it wouldn't work well at all.
Marie, my angel!
Stop calling me that. I am not your angel.
Marie, I love you. Will you be my girlfriend?
I despise you as much as I despise war, so there's no way.
Oh my God! How dare you do this to me, Toby? I can't forgive you. I'm going to destroy you so I can become a better person.
I'm the one who's not going to forgive you.
Oh, I know that voice. Why are my wife and my daughter here?
We finished shopping early, so we came here. And when we got here, we heard what you said. How dare you try to have an affair?
No! This is a misunderstanding! Toby forced me! Toby, explain this to them! Toby said he felt like he can shoot out a Kamehameha today, so he left this party. Oh my God!
Stop blaming others. That's right. You have Mom, but you were confessing your love to another woman, and you even got rejected.
This isn't what you're thinking! I just got carried away by the moment!
So you get to have an affair if you're carried away? I see how it is.
Hey, Tom! Do something about this! You said you graduated from a university, right? Why don't you use the knowledge you gained there? I never learned how to handle this from any of the classes I took.
You can't get away by saying that you never learned. How women feel. Rachel and I will be going back to live with my parents for a while. Dad, you're terrible. I hate you.
Going back to your parents' house? You hate me? Tom, do something, please. You need to lecture them not to do this to me. No, you did this to yourself, so you should take care of it on your own. Oh, please, will you give me another chance, Alice? Rachel, I need you to talk to them. You did this to me, so this is the least you can do for me. You're so shameless.
Let me make it clear that the confession you made earlier counts as an affair.
No, please be nice to me.
I discovered a lot of things today. The first thing I should do as the new CEO is to get rid of a man who received complaints that weighs as heavy as a medium-sized dog.
No! I'm getting scared. I don't mind approving anyone who never went to high school to work with me, so please forgive me. You're still being shameless.
I knew you're not sorry for anything.
People who hate studying become terrible workers. People who hate studying are slackers. I know I'm right. I've been believing in this for the past 50 years of my life. How dare you still say those things? Until the very last moment of this incident, Trevor still believed that educational level dominates the values in other people's lives. He wasn't able to keep up with the new CEO who valued performance over educational level, and he ended up resigning from the company. At the same time, his wife broke up with him. He ended up losing everything he had in his life. Uneducated people should be ashamed of themselves. Why won't everyone get it? You only graduated Travus. What are you even talking about? Go wash your right brain. As for me, I'm still keeping both of my jobs as a contractor and lecturer. I don't mean to say that education doesn't matter, but it shouldn't be the only factor you would consider when judging other people. Trouble busters.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
The single hag is not welcome. I see you're going to return the favor with a middle finger. Copy that. Here I am. I'm here. Ta-da! I'm the main character, Christina. Wait, where is everyone? What? You want me to raise the grade of the cooking at the wedding?
Yep,
By the way, how much did you want to raise it?
$15K or so.
15K?
Who cares? You know Alan, right? The world's most renowned chef?
I think if you ask him, he'll do it for free, right? No, no, no. This isn't just a home ec class. He's literally a professional. Just like you said, he's the pro of pros. He's the pro.
Yeah, that's why I want to eat his food. His cooking is the only food that's worthy at my wedding.
You're pretty much only useful for being our little errand girl, so you should do that.
Yeah, exactly. You should be ashamed that your younger brother beat you to it.
Yeah.
It's not that simple. Yeah, I know him, but you realize what you're asking, right?
A woman is cuter if she's pushy. You should understand that.
What is this? Is this some kind of weird one-up thing?
Aww.
It's clear that even if you get married, it's because the two of you were leftovers from all of your college friends.
That's not true. I love Christina.
Me too. Just because you can't find someone doesn't mean that we shouldn't either.
If you're jealous of us, how about you actually admit and come to terms with it, huh?
Yeah, I'm not jealous of you, little weak couples. My name is Helen. I have a chubby younger brother who's dating a girl. I mean, I'll talk to Alan, but I don't want you to get your hopes up, okay?
Woo! You're awesome, sis.
Oink, oink, oink.
You're a little too excited, man. What do you think, Alan?
I don't know. With that budget, I think I can do about 5 dishes for the amount of people you're serving.
What? Seriously? But...
This is barely passing without adding my professional surcharge. It's gonna be less food overall, but I want you to let that go.
No, not at all. I'm the one pushing this onto you. Thank you so much. I think Carl will be happy.
I hope so.
Thank you,
after
Alan.
your
I'm
younger
going
brother's
to...
wedding is over.
Sorry about that.
What is it?
No, you tell me.
No, I just had something stupid to ask.
What is it? I want to know.
No, it's really silly.
What is it?
Okay, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Are you the kind of girl that ends up with a flat front tire or rear tire on your bicycle?
That is a really dumb question. And definitely rear tire. I can't believe that Alan would joke with me like that. He must have learned how to joke a little bit overseas. I was a little moved, so I went to talk to Carl and Christina.
5?
That's so few.
Huh? You're not satisfied?
Of course not. It's basically the same thing as not eating anything.
It's definitely not the same thing. Anyway, here, this is the amount of people that we can invite. Not enough, not enough, not enough.
I need at least 15 different dishes.
15? Not a single guest is going to finish 15 different dishes.
Then we'll just make sure it seems like it was eaten.
You're planning on stealing the leftovers?
If there are any.
The world's greatest chef, Alan. I could eat a continent worth.
That's kind of convincing coming from someone that looks like you, but 15 dishes?
Steak, ramen, beef stew, ribs, hamburgers, ramen, beef stroganoff, fried chicken, pasta, sushi, mac and cheese, grilled chicken, gelato, then a chocolate parfait.
How many calories even is that? That's enough for like 6 grown adult men. No. That's not going to fly. If you want to eat a lot, at least make it a buffet.
If you make it a buffet, then Alan won't do it.
That's right. He's just a cheap chef that'll only make 5 dishes.
Can you not talk bad about my friend?
5 is not good enough.
It's so sad to have a sister-in-law that can't push and stand her ground.
I can compromise for 13. Anything less than that is not good enough.
Miss Helen, do you want me to tell you why you can't get married? Oh, I'm good. You're ugly and skinny. You're stupid and not greedy. Your personality is just gross, too. Men all think to themselves, I hate this woman. That woman is you. You are the woman that every man hates. I don't understand. How old are you, anyway? You don't even know how old I am, and you were talking about the cooking?
I don't care about anything other than food and Carl.
Whatever, 5 dishes. We'll handle the rest. You're donezo.
At the same time, the single bitch isn't invited to the wedding, huh?
If you managed to secure 15 dishes, then I would have let you have a small corner seat, but...
Since you've only managed to secure 5, then there's only one thing left to do.
We'll keep the amount of dishes we asked for, but cut back on the amount of people we invite.
You're cutting back on the attendees? What the hell is that? That's horrible. I would never end up at that conclusion, no matter how many times I try. Shut up. If we do that, we'll be able to have more food.
Yes. Why would we let the world's Alan cook for Lord knows who?
What do you mean? You're inviting them because you know them, and why the hell are you insulting them? If you want to talk about rudeness, you're the rude one. What the hell is that attitude?
It's just jealousy. Pure and unadulterated jealousy.
You're jealous of our innocent and pure love.
I would never be jealous of your love or cholesterol levels.
whatever. We're going to renegotiate with Alan. You are done. Do not come to the wedding.
I would never go to your damned wedding. How horrible. I'm so pissed.
I told Alan about everything and told him to ignore them, but then the answer I got was surprising.
Huh? You're going to accept?
Yeah, I've already accepted it once. I can't just say no.
You don't have to.
I want to. Your younger brother brought a little fiancé, and it was just overwhelming. He knew that we were friends and that you introduced us, but they didn't mind talking shit about you. Honestly, I didn't like it.
But you didn't say no?
I'm the world's most renowned chef. I can't say no once I say yes. People won't trust me anymore. I can't have them spreading rumors. Oh, they said something about 15 dishes, so I'll accept.
What? No, you should definitely turn that down.
No, you don't understand. It's better for me to accept now.
What do you mean?
Well, Helen, I'm pretty angry at what they said to you.
But you're going to go with it? I really don't understand.
The reason that I just accepted their conditions completely will make them trust me. That's what I want.
What are you thinking? Are you going to get into a fight? You shouldn't do that. You're weaker than a 4th grade boy.
I'm not that weak, and I've never punched anyone in my life.
Then how?
Well,
Alan's plan was exactly what we needed to hit the enemy in a weak spot.
I'm sure that their wedding will end up in tragedy. I'm never going to forgive them. Trouble buster.
la 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 la.
La 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 la.
Man, I'm so excited for today's wedding.
Yeah, seriously, it's the Chef Alan cooking 15 dishes.
And the pricing hasn't even changed.
Not bad for being a friend of that single stupid old hag.
I'm sure he just understood that he's not that special.
For sure, you can't be almost 30 and not getting married. How horrible.
I'm so glad we didn't invite her.
Seriously, we've got noodles, meat, fish, rice, sugar, and alcohol. We're going to enjoy today.
It's almost time for the party.
Yeah, let's go.
Go, 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 go.
Go, 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 huh?
What? There's no one here?
Is anyone here?
Hello. The VIP of the day is here.
If you don't come to the party, we won't give you any food.
Stop hiding. Or what? Are you already eating without the VIP? Ah, there you are. What's going on? Wait, where's my parents?
What's going on? Why is my mommy the only one that's coming? Maybe they're all at the chapel? We aren't going to be doing that, though. We've already sworn our own love, and that whole thing was just a waste of money. If you have that kind of money, you should just think about getting at least a single grain of food in your mouth. I've already messaged all of my relatives, and they've all left me on red. What? Then we will just eat all the food. Then we will take photos and send it to them and make them jealous. Hey, employee, bring the 15-course meal from the world's Alan.
What?
Huh? What?
What the hell is going on? What is this? Are you trying to make me experience the eating without eating?
We're just here to serve the food.
Screw you! Even if you split this between 5 million people, the amount of food here is unacceptable.
Hello?
Your friend has done something insane.
What are you talking about?
What is this food? Every single one dish can be wiped away with a napkin. All 15 dishes together probably adds up to about 2 calories. I'm sure you did this. We're going to sue Alan's company for charging us an incredible price. Not only that, none of the attendees have shown up either. It's all your fault, so we're going to sue you.
I don't think anyone's going to listen to your weird logic.
What did you say? What did that stupid girl say? I'm so pissed. She's going against our word.
Let's all 3 of us suppress her.
Look, all 3 of you listen up. It's the Alan cooking 15 dishes. If he charged full price, it would be well over $3,000 per person. If you want to spend $300 and have 15 dishes, then that's the right amount. Right, Alan?
Hello, I'm Alan. Was there a problem with the food that I prepared for you all today? No, you listen here.
Yeah, you're the world-renowned chef and you're scamming us.
That sounds like I'm doing something wrong. I brought the proper food and kept the surcharge down to provide the amount that I did. Is there a problem?
What the hell is a surcharge?
You don't know what surcharge? It's common sense. If you can't take a surcharge, then you need to get all of the food from restaurants. I thought you understood that, and so I made the 15 dishes. You even signed a contract agreeing to not be against any of my terms. I don't know any of that. I don't really care that you don't know. You literally signed the paper yourselves.
You're such a child.
Huh?
Think about it. You did this on purpose to get at us, but they would never sell ingredients in these portions, which means you took the leftovers and threw it all out. Totally going to lose money. The dumbest of the dumb.
Not really. Huh? Oh, come on, I'm a chef. You think I would throw away valuable food? What? Then what the hell did you do with the leftovers? You threw it away, right? Well, let me give the phone to Helen.
You haven't figured it out? Seriously?
What are you talking about?
The reason that there are only 3 of you there?
I don't freaking know.
Then let me tell you, we made a party to make Helen feel better since you all started complaining that the amount of food I was able to secure was too little, and you didn't want me to go. Something like you can spend $300 and eat 15 dishes from the Alan?
What?
Huh?
Most of the relatives on yours and my side, Carl, didn't go because they were mad at you, but Christina's relatives all showed up for the food.
That's a lie. I don't believe you.
Yeah, they would never value food over our wedding.
I know that you want to believe that, but I'm sorry. This is the reality.
All our relatives lost to food?
Yeah, something like that. Oh, I haven't forced any of them to come, by the way. They came there because they wanted.
This is so dirty. Are you having fun doing this?
It's not fun, but it does make me feel better. I wanted you two to have a nice wedding, so I asked Alan to help. But then you don't invite me, and you thought I would just take it? Besides, it's your fault all of this happened. It's because neither of you value any kind of relationship with anyone.
You liar! You definitely forced them.
I mean, the second that you find out about this party, it's canceled. I told them that. And then look at what happened. They didn't tell you. That means they chose the food over you. How horrible are you two?
Tell us where you are now.
What? I don't wanna. You're such a horrible sister-in-law. You're having fun getting in the way of our wedding.
What? You can talk like a normal human being. Did you have fun calling your own sister-in-law names and old and single while not inviting her to your wedding? Also, by the way, you probably can't figure it out because you're too mad, but this whole thing costs about $15,000.
Oh.
Are you sure you're able to cover it with just Catherine's celebration gift?
No.
Right. You guys spend money the second you get it for food.
What do we do?
No idea. None of my business. Don't care. What do you mean me to do? You should just pay.
How are we supposed to pay?
You know a $100 bill?
Yes.
You just prepare 150 of those and you'll be good to go.
I only have 10.
What? That's it? Isn't that literally all the money from your mother-in-law?
Yes.
No, not yes, you fat pig.
Sorry.
No, not sorry, you lard ass. If you actually did the right thing, Alan would have done the right thing too, plus a little extra. I think all of the people who were going to attend would have.
I'm sorry.
It's too late.
I want to apologize and get the celebration from everyone.
No, you want to apologize so that you can get money from them.
It's the same thing.
Don't you dare raise your voice at me. Look, you listen up. You all owe $14,000. This is how heavy your crimes are. After you pay it all off and think about what you've done, you can come back to me. Then I'll listen.
Up.
Understand?
Up.
Huh?
Shut up! If you're not going to pay me, then I don't care. Getting married costs money. You wouldn't know since you're always single.
Yeah, that's true. You'll never know what it means to wear a wedding dress, you ugly bitch.
Yeah, if you're so upset, then maybe you should get married.
Ugh, these little...
Shut the hell up. You have no right calling her ugly, you fat lard-ass pigs. Helen is so cute.
Huh?
She's a hard worker and her smile is beautiful and she's always thinking about those around her. No matter how you take it, she's just so adorable and I would never be ashamed to introduce her to anyone. I'm going to ask her out with marriage in mind.
What, Alan? I smell love. Something about Miss Helen and marriage?
Nom 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 nom. If Helen says yes, she's only single for a few more seconds.
Wait, Alan, everyone is here, come on.
As soon as she says yes, she's going to when I hang up. What the hell is going on?
What is that stupid proposal? This is so incredibly insane.
Phew, he finally said it.
He's got a batting average of 0.10 when it comes to romance.
Look, everyone is listening. What are you getting so heated for?
So yeah, she's not going to be single. Probably. I don't know. All right, hang up. Helen, please marry...
You don't know how to be sweet at all, do you? Why are you getting so heated all on your own? But you... Stupid!
Huh? Oh my gosh. I got too heated and just told you everything that I was keeping to myself.
It was very obvious that you liked her, though.
Yeah, what she said.
I'm glad that you finally let it loose, though.
Alan, don't give in to my super amazing flirting skills. Helen, he's a real one.
Just give me money. Guys.
If Alan had moved sooner, then Helen would have been married before she turned 30. That's a heavy crime.
I just wanted to become the world's most renowned chef first.
You're so stupid. In front of everyone. Stupid. Stupid.
Oh, Helen, answer me.
Okay, I don't really have a choice right now, but you're stupid. Not just any stupid, but really stupid. Yeah.
Wonderful.
All right. It's time to give Chicken of the Year a proper blessing.
Seriously, Alan is such a pansy. But I'm happy that he proposed to me. I know he's obvious and he's straightforward, but he always thinks about me. I think this is the best thing that could ever happen to me.
You little Theo! You just wiped your oily fingers on me! Crap, he figured me out! Of course I will, stupid!
So around the same time that my engagement with Alan was completed... Enough! Just give it back!
No, I've already accepted it.
Just give it back! Wait, what are you doing, Mom?
That's our money!
It was my money first. Money?
Money!
Let go! Let go! This is money that we're going to spend for the party.
You can't just take back money that you've already offered.
No one is going to be celebrating your stupid union. You two just became homeless together.
You little... Seems like you need to be taught a lesson.
Carl wasn't lying and was arrested for assault. Afterwards, the whole engagement was also called off. The complete opposite of me getting engaged, huh? They now have $15,000 in loans, and they're just trying to figure out who's going to be responsible for it. People who are always greedy will drown in their greed. Alan and I are going to move towards planning our wedding, so we are on a highway to happiness. I'm never going to let those people call me a single old woman again. Troublebuster. I'd rather be with you tonight. Well, it's our last night together, and I want to make the most of it.
I didn't understand why my wife would want such a thing. We were getting divorced. I don't understand. She passed away? I'm home. I wanted to come more early, but work was busy today.
I guess being a manager isn't easy, huh?
Are you mad?
A little. I wish you'd make more time for me.
Yes, I'm sorry.
I asked you to do the dishes this morning, but you left for work without doing them.
Oh, yes you did. My bad. I'm so sorry.
We decided together that you would take care of the dishes in the morning when I have to go into work early.
Yes, I know.
Don't make me say the same thing over and over again. It's like you make it a point to forget. Do you enjoy making me angry?
Of course not. It's easy to forget because I'm always in such a rush in the mornings.
I'm going to bed now. I'm not hungry. I'll be sleeping in the guest room tonight.
Wait! My name is Alan, and I'm a manager at a preschool. My wife is also a nursery teacher. We met through work. The kids at the preschool love my wife. We've been married for a year now. Right now, we work at different preschools, so we don't see each other at work. Being a nursery teacher isn't easy. It comes with a lot of responsibility, and the hours are long. I hope that my wife wouldn't be cold in the guest room. There was no heating in there. Are you still awake? Isn't it cold in this room?
Leave me alone, Alan. I don't want to talk to you right now. I'm tired and I want to go to sleep. Don't bother me.
I don't want you to catch a cold in here, that's all.
I'm fine. Go away.
I'll leave this here.
Is there anything else that you want to say to me?
No, that's all.
Then leave me alone.
Okay, good night.
Actually, there is one thing that I wanted to say to you. From tonight, we're sleeping in separate bedrooms. This will be my bedroom from now on.
Okay.
That's what I want.
Why are you so mad at me all of a sudden?
We have different work schedules, and it bothers me when your alarm goes off and wakes me up earlier than I need to.
I'll turn down the sound of my alarm. Will you sleep next to me then?
No, even if the sound isn't loud, I still wake up when you do, and it disrupts my sleep schedule. You can be really selfish at times, you know that? Anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
I didn't know why my wife was so cranky. She never smiled anymore. I should take her out on the weekend. That'll be good for us. We could go see the movie she's been talking about.
I'm home.
I bet you had a busy day. Let's sit down for dinner together.
Were you waiting for me?
Yes, I wanted to eat with you, so...
I see, but I'm really tired. I'm going to go to bed without eating. I'm taking a bath and then going to sleep.
You didn't eat dinner last night either. Are you okay? I'm worried.
Okay, I'll eat a little then.
You don't need to eat that much if you're not hungry, but I don't want you to become malnourished.
Yes, thanks.
Are you okay? Was it too hot?
I'm fine.
Let me get you a glass of water.
I'm fine. You don't need to do that.
But you have tears in your eyes.
I'm just tired. I'm going to bed now.
Okay, but before you go, do you want to go see a movie next Saturday?
I can't. It turns out that I'm working that day.
Oh, I see. Then maybe another time.
Yes, our schedules got changed today. I want to relax at home on my days off.
Okay. Do you want to watch a movie together at home then?
Don't you get it? I want to be alone.
Okay, good night. We were eventually planning to change the guest room into a child's nursery, but seeing how things are between me and my wife now, we probably won't be having any children soon. Hey.
Could you knock before coming in here?
Oh, sorry. I wanted to talk to you.
You're lying. You just wanted to get me in bed.
What?
Or you came in here thinking I was already asleep.
I don't understand.
You thought that if I was asleep, you could have your way with me. For the record, I don't want any kids.
What's gotten into you lately? I don't understand where this is all coming from. I understand that work is stressful, but you don't need to take it out on me. Tell me what's on your mind. I'm here for you. I'm genuinely worried about you.
Talking isn't going to make anything better.
You don't know that. Try me.
Don't come any closer to me and don't touch me either. I don't want to talk to you. Leave me alone.
Fine. Sorry for bothering you. I don't know why she was avoiding me like this. Was she having an affair? I didn't want to be so pessimistic, but I was starting to doubt our marriage. There was something behind my wife's sudden change in behavior, and I had to get to the bottom of it. From that day on, I observed my wife closely to see what had changed. Then one day, my wife came to me and said that she wanted to talk. I was hoping that it'd be something positive.
I want a divorce.
A divorce? Why?
I'm in love with someone else. He's a doctor, and he makes a lot of money. Much more than you.
In that case, I won't stop you. Let's get divorced. I didn't want a divorce, but I couldn't stop her if she was in love with someone else. We were only married for a year, and that was how it ended. But on the last night of our marriage, my wife did something very strange. I hear footsteps. I hope it's not a ghost coming to haunt me.
Alan?
Ah, you scared me.
I'm sorry. Did you think that I was a ghost?
We're getting divorced, right?
That's right. This is our last night together.
Why are you here talking to me?
I don't want to be alone tonight.
Why don't you go see your doctor boyfriend then?
I want to spend my last night with you here in your bedroom.
What?
This is the last night that we'll be living together, so could I sleep with you in your bed tonight?
Why? I thought you detested me.
It's hard to explain, but will you let me do this one last favor, please?
I didn't understand what she was trying to do, but I let her sleep in my bed that night. We were married for 1 year. I guess I could allow one last request from her.
Your bed is so warm, Helen.
Was she crying? No, she wouldn't.
We've been through a lot together, but our marriage wasn't all bad, was it?
No, it wasn't, although we did fight a lot recently.
Will you hug me one last time?
Really? You want me to do that?
Yes, it makes me feel safe.
Okay, fine. One last time. I then hugged her tightly. I was surprised to see how much weight my wife had lost. Are you on a diet for your new boyfriend? You're already so skinny.
No, I'm not on a diet.
Is it the stress from work?
Sort of, but no.
Tell me what it is then.
It feels nice sleeping next to you.
Why are you being so nice to me tonight?
Because it's our last night together, and I want a nice memory of it.
You say it like it's the Last Supper.
I know, right?
You're being weird tonight, but it's not so bad. I liked having her next to me. It made me feel calm and safe.
I was happy being married to you, Alan.
Did you say something? I was half asleep already.
It's nothing. Let's go to sleep. I'm envious that Alan falls asleep in a few seconds. Good night, Alan.
When I woke up the next morning, my wife was gone. Yesterday felt like a dream to me. I was happy to have had one last nice conversation with my wife. Did she go into work already? Feels weird that she'll be moving out soon. What is this? She left the signed divorce papers, so she was serious about getting divorced. How nice of her. She made me my favorite omelet for breakfast. Why am I crying? All the nice memories I had of my marriage suddenly came back to me, and it made me sentimental. I need to pull myself together. I cried as I ate my omelet. I remembered the times that we were happy together, and I missed those times so much. We were so in love when we got married. How do we end up getting divorced? This is not at all what I wanted. My eyes are so puffy from all the crying. I should also go wash the dishes. That's my job from now on. Oh, she left me a card.
Alan, thank you for everything. Take care of yourself, okay?
My wife and I used to leave cards on the table for each other because we would come home at different hours. I feel like she still has feelings for me. Is getting a divorce the right choice for us? She's trying to move on. It'd be selfish of me to ask for her to come back. I need to get over her soon. I began my new life as a single person. In the beginning, it was lonely, but over time, I got used to it.
Alan, about the training program.
Yes, we need to start preparing for it.
You're really into work these days.
I know. Work makes me happy. Do you think that I'm a good manager now?
Yes. Always thought so.
Thank you for attending this program today. In today's training, we'll prepare for our upcoming school year to deliver high-quality education to our students. Oh, that's the representative from the nursery that Helen works at.
Hi, Alan. You look great.
Hey, Melanie, congratulations on getting promoted to manager of your preschool.
Congrats to you, too.
I'm so glad that I had you and Helen by my side when I first started working. It was so tough.
Alan?
You don't need to feel bad about Helen and I getting divorced. I'm over it. I really am. Helen's super happy with her new boyfriend.
What? When did that happen?
3 months ago when we got divorced.
There's something that I need to tell you about. Do you think that we can grab some coffee after this?
From Melanie's expression, I could tell that she was going to deliver me some bad news. I was worried about what Melanie was going to tell me, and I couldn't concentrate much during the training program.
Alan, we need to hurry. Come with me.
Where are you taking me?
My house. Sorry for the wait.
Why are you dressed in black? Are you out to a funeral?
Yes, I got you a black suit as well. You need to go change. I hope that it's the right size. It looks like I selected the correct size.
Whose funeral are you going to?
You need to sit down for this. Helen passed away last night.
What? Helen? How could this be? I don't believe this. What happened? I can't seem to process this.
I don't blame you. I was shocked to hear the news as well. I only found out yesterday about what Helen had been going through. She kept it a secret from everyone. She didn't want people to see her become weak and frail, and she didn't want to see us sad either. She especially didn't want you to find out the truth.
Do you mean to tell me that she was sick? Is that why she lost so much weight these past few months? Did her new boyfriend take good care of her? He must have. She told me that he was a doctor.
We don't want to be late to her funeral. This is our last chance to say our farewells.
I was having a hard time accepting the truth, but I had to get to Helen's funeral. At the funeral, there was a smiling photo of Helen, the smile that I love so much.
Alan, thank you for coming here today. Melanie, thank you as well.
Helen's always been stubborn. She didn't want to let you know that she was sick. I know how much she loved you, and I also know that she didn't make things easy for you. I want to pay my respects and say my final goodbye to Helen. Helen looked beautiful, but I could tell that she had lost even more weight since the last time I saw her. I thought that you were happy with your new boyfriend.
She made him up so that you wouldn't worry about her.
She'd been seeing her doctor every day for treatments, but they weren't romantically involved. What kind of illness did Helen have?
She had breast cancer. It had already spread when she found out. Melanie, would you mind saying a few final words to our daughter? She really loved you both, and she didn't want to leave Alan, but she thought that it was for the best.
Helen's mother showed us Helen's journal. Helen began to write a journal when she was diagnosed with breast cancer. Her first entry was about having to take an additional test because she had a lump in one of her breasts.
They've determined that I have breast cancer, yet I still have hope. Alan and I will get through this.
I felt bad about making Helen go through all that by herself.
I don't know if I should let Alan know about this, but he just got promoted to manager and he seems really busy, so...
I wish that Helen had told me. I shouldn't have prioritized work so much. I regretted it deeply.
My doctor told me that I have breast cancer and that it's already spread.
This must have been so hard for her to hear.
My doctor told me that I won't be able to have children. I was really looking forward to being the mother of Alan's child.
I had no idea that she was going through so much by herself. Such an asshole. I know that Helen would have been a great mother. It must have been devastating for her to know that she couldn't have children of her own.
I don't want Alan to see me like this. I don't want to leave him, but I don't think I have any other choice now.
I wish she would have depended on me more. She didn't have to suffer all by herself.
I'm going to sleep in the guest room for tonight. I have to get used to a life without Alan. It's not what I want, but I think it's for the best. At least I get to live in the same house as Alan.
I now understand why Helen wanted to sleep in separate bedrooms. I hope that Helen's in a better place now. She doesn't deserve to suffer anymore.
Alan didn't do anything wrong, but I took it out on him today. I'm such a bitch. I love him so much, yet I can't even be nice to him.
I'm the idiot for not realizing what she'd been going through. I loved Helen so much and I couldn't do anything to help her. I don't mind that she took it out on me. It wasn't her fault. I'm sorry that I allowed her to divorce me. I should have stopped her.
Is all this lying doing me any good? I'm just trying to run from the truth. I'm a coward. I'm sorry, Alan.
She doesn't need to apologize to me. If anything, I should be sorry for not being able to support her at all.
There are times that I wish I could tell Alan the truth, but I don't think that it will do him any good. But neither of us are happy right now either.
I was always happy being with Helen. Even when we fought, I really wish she would have told me about her cancer.
My doctor told me that I only have 3 months to live. What can I do in these 3 months?
This is the day that she asked me for a divorce.
I don't want Alan to see me get weak or cry. I don't want to hurt Alan any more than I already have.
I now understood why Helen chose to divorce me.
I'm going to divorce Alan and let him live his life. I'm sorry for doing this to you, Alan.
It hurt me when Helen told me that she was seeing someone else, but I understand that she said that out of love for me. I shouldn't have given up on our marriage so easily. If I hadn't, I might have been able to stay with Helen until the end. I shouldn't have been so weak and let her get away so easily.
My last night with Alan was the best. He hugged me tightly like he used to, and we fell asleep in each other's arms. I was so happy that I cried myself to sleep, and I was able to forget about my cancer just for that night. But when I woke up the next morning, I felt really nauseous, and I realized that I couldn't escape my illness.
I had no idea that Helen had cried herself to sleep. I fell asleep like an idiot. I should have been watching her. So she had been crying. That night was a beautiful night. I will hold on to that memory forever.
Watching Alan sleep, I knew that I didn't actually want to leave him. I'm going to miss him so much. I wish that I wasn't dying and that I was cancer-free.
If only I could have made her wish come true. Helen should have been more selfish.
I decided to make him his favorite breakfast on the day that I moved out. I'm sure he'd be happy with the omelet that I made for him. I'm sad that I'll be gone by the time he wakes up to eat it.
The omelet was delicious, and it was very thoughtful of Helen to make it for me. I remember crying while eating that omelet and my eyes becoming really puffy from the tears. In that moment, I hoped that Helen would come back to me, but then I saw the divorce papers that she had signed and left on the table, and my hopes were gone. I should have never signed those divorce papers. I shouldn't have let you go.
I have one last surprise for Alan. I'm going to write him a cute card, but I'm going to make it short and sweet.
I loved getting that card from Helen. It reminded me of the good old days.
I'm in the hospital now. I get to see my doctor every day. Yay. I'm glad that my doctor is Melanie's older sister. She's going to take good care of me.
Wow, I had no idea that Melanie's older sister was treating Helen. What a coincidence. So this is the boyfriend that Helen was referring to. It all makes sense to me now. What a cute way to lie to me.
I asked my doctor Mia not to mention anything about my treatments to Melanie or Alan. I bet Melanie is going to be upset with me about this. I'm sorry, Mel.
Helen should have told us. Melanie can't stop crying. We wish that you had told us the truth about your cancer. Her pen pressure is getting weaker.
I'm starting to feel weak and it's difficult for me to continue writing. And I'm always so sleepy. Is that the medication that I'm taking? I miss Alan and Melanie so much. I wish I could see them, even if it were only in my dreams.
Helen must have been so lonely and scared.
I can't let them see me like this. It would only make them sad. Mom, Dad, please don't say anything to Alan and Melanie until after I'm gone.
This is too sad. I wasn't there for her when she needed me the most. I hate myself. I would have wanted to be by her side, even if it was painful for me.
I wish I weren't dying. I know I am, but I still keep hoping for a miracle. I want to see Alan and Melanie so bad. I want to laugh with them.
We would have rushed to see her if she had given us the chance. It hurts to know that we weren't by her side. I feel bad that I came to see you late. This is all my fault.
I saw Alan and Melanie in my dreams, and for some reason, they were really old. I was there too, and I was also old, and it made me happy that we were all together. That was a good dream.
I hope I get to see that dream one day too. I wonder if I'll be good looking when I'm old.
I've been sleeping a lot more these days, and I'm afraid that one day I just won't wake up. This is probably going to be my last journal. Alan, I love you so much.
I love you too. I'll never get over you. After reading Helen's journal, Melanie and I cried for a very long time. We cried until there weren't any tears left. I wish I had come to see her earlier.
Helen loved you and always will. She told me that she wanted you to be happy. Those were her last words. So please, be happy.
I started to weep again, even after the funeral. I was in a daze for some time.
Is Alan going to be okay?
Yes, he'll be fine. Just give him some time. It's going to take some time for the both of us to get over the loss of Helen. She meant so much to us. I miss Helen so much. Alan's been a total mess since you've left us.
While my colleagues at work worried about me, I was dreaming.
Hey, Alan, get over here. Why do you look so sad? Did you mess up at work today? Cheer up.
Helen, what are you doing here?
I came to cheer you up because you look so sad all the time. You're such a crybaby. You're a teacher and you're looking after young kids. You need to be strong for them. If you don't cheer up soon, I won't be able to go up to heaven with the other spirits.
Can I come with you? I miss you.
No, you need to stay here and do your job. Also, you need to keep Melanie company.
Please don't leave me.
Remember your promise to me?
I'm supposed to be happy, right?
So you do remember.
Of course I do. I made a promise to you.
Well, good. Work on being happy then. I'll be watching you from above to make sure that you are.
That was the end of my dream. When I woke up from my dream, I had tears in my cheeks, but I felt much better. I need to keep my promise to Helen and be happy. I have a lot of work to do. I looked up at the sky and smiled at Helen.
You do that, Alan.
I knew that Helen was watching me from heaven, and it made me feel a lot better about everything. Trouble busters!
I've been waiting for a very long time now. Do you know how much longer it will be?
If we haven't called your name yet, it means that your turn hasn't come yet.
But,
What is it?
I've been waiting for 3 hours already. This is becoming ridiculous.
If you're not happy with our system and continue to complain, I'm going to call the police on you for interference of business.
My name is Melanie, and I'm in my final month of pregnancy right now. My husband Ted is getting more and more nervous as the day of the arrival of our baby approaches.
You need to be careful about your health and body. You're pregnant with our precious little baby.
I know that. You have nothing to worry about.
You shouldn't go to the hospital by yourself. It's too far, and what if something happens on your way there? You could suddenly go into labor.
I'll be fine. You worry too much.
And you're too optimistic about everything. Do you know how many dangerous things there are when a pregnant woman steps outside?
I'm only going to the hospital for a checkup. You're blowing this out of proportion.
Let me come with you. I'd feel better that way.
You don't need to do that, Ted. I know that today is an important day for you at work.
You and the baby are much more important to me than work.
That's so sweet of you to say. It makes me so happy. You really need to go to your meeting today. You're a manager and your colleagues are counting on you. And it wouldn't make a good impression if people found out that you were cutting work.
Okay, fine.
I'll text you when I get to the hospital safely. Does that sound good? Ted went to work and I took a cab to the hospital. The hospital was a 30-minute drive from our house. I did reassure Ted that everything would be fine, but to be honest, I wasn't feeling that well that day. But I was going to be a mother and I needed to learn to be strong for my family. Good morning. Did this receptionist just ignore me? I've never seen her before. My name is Melanie and I have a reservation. Is something wrong?
You said your name is Melanie, right?
Yes, that's right.
Where's your husband today?
I didn't understand why she had to ask me that, and she was being kind of rude to me. My husband is at work.
I see. Well, the other women all brought their husbands with them to their appointments.
Yes, it seems that way, but my husband had to work today.
We only accept people that are married to men that have the freedom to take time off work to accompany their pregnant wives. You clearly don't fit in here. I mean, look at what you're wearing. You have no sense of style. What you're wearing is hideous. And your ugly glasses, take a look around you. The other women are impeccably dressed. Do you really belong here? Are you really one of our patients?
Well, I have a reservation, which means that I am a patient here. And what do my looks and the fact that I'm here alone have to do with anything?
Everything. You don't belong here. Besides, there's no reservation under your name. You were lying. Please go to a different hospital.
That can't be right. I made the reservation the last time that I was here. I've been coming here ever since I found out about my pregnancy. Go ask the doctor if you don't believe me.
I don't need to check. I know that you're making this all up. I bet you're one of those pregnant women who try to squeeze their way into a good hospital during their final month of pregnancy. We get that a lot, and you can't fool me. If you really want to see our doctor today, I suggest that you write your name down here and wait your turn.
Okay, that's what I'll do then. I didn't want to argue anymore with this unreasonable receptionist. It wasn't too crowded today, so I hoped that the wait wouldn't be long. My stomach is starting to hurt. Everyone else is sitting on those comfortable couches while I'm sitting on a hard and cold wooden bench. Why did that receptionist seat me here? It didn't seem fair. I mean, some of the couches were empty. I guess I'll sit over there with the other ladies.
Where do you think you're going?
Yes?
You need to stay seated, otherwise we'll skip your turn.
My back is hurting, so I want to move over to the couch.
I don't care. You can't change seats. That'll mess up our system.
I've been waiting for an hour already. Do you know how much longer I need to wait?
We haven't called your name yet, which means that your turn hasn't come. Are you stupid? Stay here until your name is called. Got it?
Ouch, what was that for?
This is a hospital. Please be quiet.
Okay. I didn't want to be here. This receptionist was a big bully. But I needed to get my checkup for my baby. It was important. I can't believe that I've been waiting for 2 whole hours. I wasn't going to give up and go home now. I was going to wait until they called my name.
When is she going to leave? She has some nerve. She's poor and she doesn't belong here. Didn't I make that clear to her?
I hate that receptionist. Why is she glaring at me?
Hello? Hello, Sarah. How nice to see you again. That's a lovely dress. It looks beautiful on you.
Look at how nice that receptionist is being to the other lady. This is so unfair.
Why, thank you. I might be pregnant, but that doesn't mean I have to stop being fashionable. You're absolutely right, and you look gorgeous. I mean, some people have no sense of style, and they blame their pregnancy for it, but they're just being lazy.
I knew that the receptionist was referring to me as lazy and unfashionable.
That's so funny. I'm sure there's no one like that here, though. Unfortunately, there is. Look behind you. Oh my goodness, how ugly. I've never seen anyone wear such a hideous outfit. She looks like the Michelin Man. I know, she totally does.
I couldn't believe that I was being mocked at a hospital. It was a nightmare. By the way, I forgot to make a reservation for today. Can the doctor still see me, though?
Of course, anything for you, Sarah.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Please have a seat on one of the couches.
Was this woman going to see the doctor before me? This is so unfair. The receptionist is being mean to me because she doesn't like the fact that I'm here alone and we don't have the same taste in clothes. I had already been waiting for over 2 hours and I was starting to get tired. The receptionist was blatantly prioritizing her favorite patients and she was being very unprofessional. Many patients that came after me were being shown to the doctor right away. In the meantime, I was left to wait my turn. I had tears in my eyes. Why was this happening to me? I couldn't take it anymore. All this sitting gave me stomach cramps and I wasn't feeling well. I hoped that there was nothing wrong with my baby. I was certain that the stress the receptionist was causing me couldn't be good, though. I wished that Ted were here with me. I needed to be strong for my baby and stand up for myself. I should stop feeling sorry for myself and do something about this undesirable situation. But I wasn't going to forgive that receptionist. Trouble busters. Excuse me.
What is it? I've been waiting for 3 whole hours now. You should have reserved if you didn't want to wait so long. I told you that I have a reservation, but you didn't seem to believe me. Your name isn't on the reservation list. Are you suggesting that I'm lying about this? If I find out later that I had a reservation and you overlooked it, this won't be the end of it. Don't blame me for something that hasn't happened. If you continue to pester me, I'm going to have to call the police. I'm sure that you wouldn't want to give birth in prison. It doesn't make sense that a bunch of women who came here after me without reservations have already been seen by the doctor. How do you explain this? They all had reservations, silly. You're lying. I heard them say that they came without reservations and you told them that it was fine. Whatever, you can't prove any of it. How many times do I have to tell you that a poor person like you doesn't belong at this nice hospital? I'm not the only one that overheard your conversations. You were being pretty loud, and there are others that can back me up. Can't you see that they're different from you? They all have high social statuses, and they deserve special treatment. How do you know that? We live in modern times, and you shouldn't be classifying people based on their appearances. You just don't get it. The other patients all come from good families, unlike you. You were in cheap clothing, and your husband can't even take time off of work to accompany you, which means that you're part of the lower class. My husband offered to come here with me today, but I asked him to prioritize work because he had an important meeting. I'm wearing what I'm wearing because I'm comfortable in these clothes. If you want to prove that you're worthy of being here, you should ask your husband to come to the hospital now. Also, you should change into something more appealing. You don't seem to get it. You're not pretty to begin with, but some nice clothes could go a long way, even for someone like you. My conversation with this receptionist was going nowhere.
Ariel, what is going on between you and Melanie?
Luckily, my Dr. Allen came out to see what was happening. Hello, Allen. Nice to see you.
It's nice to see you too. Is there a problem here? And also, how are you feeling today?
I'm all right, thank you.
I didn't see you today and I'm finished up for the day. What brings you to the hospital?
Well, I had a reservation, but...
Is that so? That's strange.
It is, and I've been waiting for my turn for 3 hours already.
That can't be. You should have said something to Ariel.
She told me to wait my turn because she couldn't find my reservation. I told Alan all about the way that Ariel had treated me today.
Hold on a sec. Let me check. I'll call the police for interference of business.
Am I in trouble? Thank you, Alan. This woman was giving me a lot of trouble today. Let's send this wretched woman to prison.
She's not going anywhere. You're the one going to jail, Ariel.
What?
Ariel, how could you make a pregnant woman wait for 3 hours?
But she didn't have a reservation. She had no choice but to wait her turn. I know that I made a reservation. Please check again.
I can check. You both need to calm down. But even if Melanie had come here without a reservation, the way you treated her was unacceptable.
Why do you say that? I did nothing wrong.
Do I really need to tell you? I'm sure you know what I'm talking about.
But was there a need for you to involve the police? Is it such a big deal?
Yes, it is. You made a pregnant woman sit on a cold, hard bench for 3 hours. What is the matter with you? What would you have done if something bad had happened to Melanie and her baby?
Alan, do you believe my words or the words of a woman in the dreadful glasses?
Hold on a second. What did you just say, Melanie? You're being rude. Let me check the reservation schedule with Karen. Hi, Karen. This is Alan. Could you please check to see whether a woman by the name of Melanie had a reservation at our hospital today? Uh-huh. That's what I thought. Thank you. Melanie, we have a record of the reservation you made for today.
What?
This is your responsibility, Ariel. You owe Melanie an apology. Melanie, please allow me to apologize on behalf of Ariel. We are so sorry for the way that we treated you today. It was unacceptable.
This wasn't your fault, but I'm glad that you were able to clear my name. But I would like an apology from Ariel. She was very rude to me today. I'm not going to apologize to you, dork.
If you don't apologize, there will be serious repercussions for you.
Don't you get it? This is all her fault. She came without her husband today, and she's wearing a hideous outfit. She clearly doesn't belong in a fancy hospital like ours. I can't believe that you're still insulting me like this. Where are your manners? If you want to come to a nice hospital like this, you need to dress the part. You're dressed like someone who just got out of bed. The way you look says everything about you.
Ariel, you need to shut your mouth.
Oh, okay.
All the things you said are really superficial. You don't get the full story from a person's appearance, and you shouldn't have judged Melanie without getting to know her first.
Alan, Ariel's been prioritizing the patients that were well-dressed and letting them go to see you without reservations. She's not only discriminated against me, but she did the same to others, too.
This is outrageous behavior, and it's all starting to make sense to me. Our reputation has gone down recently, and I saw comments online that said that...
Those comments are unrelated to this.
I don't think so, Ariel. The comments say that we lean toward a certain clientele and that patients need to be wealthy and those who are not feel unwelcome. I certainly don't treat my patients unfairly, so someone else must be doing this. Based on what Melanie told us, I can reasonably assume that you were the one that's been treating our patients unfairly.
Helen, this is a misunderstanding. Please don't be angry with me. And shouldn't you be happy that we have high net worth clients coming in here?
You just don't get it. I want our hospital to be available to all patients that need to come here. What you've done is isolated some of my patients. How dare you do this? What you did is unforgivable.
You don't have to be so mad about all this. I was only trying to help you. This is all your fault, Melanie.
How is that so?
You weren't welcome at the hospital, but you came anyway and you caused me to get into trouble.
You're not making any sense.
I don't care what you think. You messed everything up for me.
Stop harassing Melanie. This isn't her fault.
Who are you? Are you from the mafia?
Ted, what are you doing here?
You're married to a gangster?
What are you talking about?
I wouldn't have treated you like that had I known who your husband was. You should have told me. I'm calling the police. We can't have the mafia here.
Based on what grounds are you saying that I'm a gangster? I work for the police.
The police? And you don't look like an ordinary officer, which means that you're high in rank.
I came to check on my wife because I was worried about her, and here you are harassing her. This is why I didn't want you coming to the hospital by yourself.
I know.
You wanted to speak to the police, right? Well, here I am.
Actually, everything's fine now.
I have a bone to pick with you.
I'm sorry about all this. It was a big misunderstanding.
I want the details.
Ted, it's okay. Alan helped me sort this out.
Ellen, please cancel your call to the police.
I'm not going to do that. You need to take responsibility for what you've done.
I didn't do anything wrong, though.
First of all, you disrespected our patients and damaged the reputation of this hospital.
I did you a favor. Poor patients are not going to bring in new business.
There you go again, making assumptions about certain people. Do you realize how rude you're being? You have no right to judge a patient and treat them unfairly like you did with Melanie here. You spend your time harassing our patients instead of doing the work that we hired you to do. And most of all, I can't forgive you for trying to assault Melanie earlier. This is a hospital, and our job is to protect our patients. What you did is the exact opposite.
She wasn't hurt. Can't I just get off with a warning?
That's not all. I know that you've been accepting bribes from rich patients and embezzling the hospital's funds.
That's not true. You've got the wrong person. It wasn't me.
We have the evidence on our security camera footage.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
What you did is unforgivable, and you're fired.
I need this job. Please don't do this. I'm sorry for overlooking Melanie's reservation. It was an honest mistake. I didn't receive that much money from each patient. I thought that as long as the amount wasn't large, it was the same as receiving a small gift.
You're just making excuses for yourself. Own up to your crimes. There's no place for you at this hospital, and I never want to see you again.
Alan, I'm not mad about Ariel overlooking my reservation because we all make mistakes.
Melanie, you're being too nice about all this.
But after Ariel realized that she had made a mistake, she should have made an effort to apologize and make it up to me, which she failed to do. I asked her if I could move to the couch, but she said no and made me sit on a hard, cold bench for 3 hours. That's called bullying.
I can't believe that you did such a thing to my lovely wife. You will pay for this.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I only asked Melanie to sit on the bench because I didn't want to mix her up with the patients that had reservations. I wasn't trying to be mean to her.
But regardless, you should have been attentive to Melanie's needs. She's pregnant and you need to look after her.
Ariel also made fun of the way that I'm dressed, and she criticized me for coming to the hospital without my husband. I didn't deserve any of that.
Well, I thought you were one of those poor pregnant people that come to the hospital for the first time during their final month of pregnancy, and I didn't want any trouble from you.
Do you realize how rude you're being to Melanie? Not everyone can afford to come to a hospital, and you have no right to discriminate against people like that. You should have tried to make Melanie comfortable while she waited for her turn. You had no right to bully her. I can't believe that you judged each patient based on how rich you thought they were. That's despicable.
Well, I had to do something. Rich patients can be very demanding, so I had to prioritize based on who had the most money. This isn't my fault.
You were very friendly with your rich patients, though.
Well, that's because when I'm nice to them, they give me beautiful gifts in return.
They're only bribing you so that they can get special treatment. That's right. And you wanted their money and gifts.
You also stepped on my foot hard on purpose, and I can't forgive you for that.
How dare you?
Aww.
We received a phone call about a problem at the hospital here. That took long enough. Yes. Sorry, sir. Nice to meet you, by the way. You are under arrest for interference of business and assault of a pregnant woman.
Ariel was arrested and fired from her job against her wishes. She was intimidated by my husband Ted and literally wet herself.
You are to stay away from this hospital. I never want to see you again.
I'm sorry, Alan. Please forgive me.
But Alan wanted nothing to do with her anymore. Ted made sure that Ariel paid for her crime of being violent with me. After she had stepped on my foot, it was badly bruised, and sitting on that wooden bench for 3 hours didn't do me any good either. In the end, Ariel paid me $5,000 in damages.
I've lost my job, and paying you has left me completely broke. What am I supposed to do now?
this isn't the end of it. I'm suing you too. You'll get my bill.
Why are you doing this to me? You've already fired me. Isn't that enough? Ariel had to pay Alan and the hospital $10,000 in damages. Could I please borrow some money from you? I'll pay you back, I promise. Why would I do that? We're not even friends. I thought that we were. You were nice to me all the time. I was only being polite. We were never friends. I just need to borrow $5,000. I heard that you got fired from the hospital. There's no point in me being friends with you anymore. Please help me. You're not my friend, and I can't help you out. Oh. Ariel had come to consider some of the rich patients at the hospital her friends, but they didn't seem to think of her as their friend. None of them were willing to help Ariel out with her financial issues. This was a story about the time that I was pregnant with my daughter. I'm so relieved that she was born healthy and happy. I'm grateful to Ted for always having my back, and the three of us are so happy together. Trouble Busters!